Hello and welcome to the second Campfire podcast. Today's topic will be growth on YouTube and Twitch. We will be discussing YouTube first. YouTube is a video software where you can watch a variety of videos. I think YouTube's growth system is way easier to use.
Yeah. Way easier to use than most systems out there. You can start. You have to get to
Streaming
1,000
platforms, that's the word.
subscribers to get monetized. Once you're there, you can
Start making
start
money
making money from how many likes and views you get. And then once
and
you,
subscribers.
yeah, and subscribers, and then like you
Once you
can get
start monetizing,
monetized.
though, you can get like demonetized if you break the TOS, like copyright strikes, all sorts of stuff, and then I think YouTube's like algorithm is way easier to grow as a small channel or something because you can use keywords in your titles. You can push it to children. You can run ads on other people's things for your YouTube channel. There's a bunch of ways to
Yeah.
grow as a
'Cause,
channel.
yeah, there are even some YouTubers out there that are already like super big and like things like that that will like give shout outs to the smaller channels and
Yeah, or like
help a few like smaller channels grow,
yeah,
which is really cool.
yeah. It's way easier to like if you YouTube doesn't go off of it pushes the thing with the most views. It does to an extent, but if you have a video that the YouTube algorithm really likes, it'll push that video. It'll be in everybody's recommended, and then that gives you a chance to grow. So you just gotta play the algorithm. And
Yeah, you gotta be good at like putting all the keywords in your title and
well, you
not
don't
break.
really have to, but it would help. It definitely
It would
helps to
help
do
with it.
things like that.
Yeah.
And then um oh, well, if you like if you have content that YouTube's likes, it'll push your video really hard to, and it'll be in like a recommended section for a lot of people's things and get you a big boost in subscribers and viewers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
There's also, I think that if you get your video like above 10,000 likes, it will also start popping up on recommended pages. Not as much, but it will start popping up if you get 10,000 likes on your videos. I've noticed that.
I didn't
And
know that.
most recommended videos don't have less than 10,000 likes, which kind of interesting. You need to be big to do that or bigger to do that.
YouTube
There's
also
some,
really likes consistency. So if you have like
yeah.
a strict upload schedule and like you're just really consistent with your uploads and you continue doing it, because most YouTubers will tell you like growth comes with consistency and persistence. Like if you keep making videos, eventually you're gonna see some amount of growth, even if it's not like billions of like a lot. It's gonna be some sort of growth. You're not always gonna stay
A little,
small,
yeah.
and then
I mean, like that.
eventually it's
Same
it
with most.
snowballs.
Yeah, eventually you're gonna go crazy,
It
and
well, it's not like guaranteed, but you get 1K subscribers, and then a couple more pop up, and then those few, a couple more, and a couple more, and a couple more until it starts pushing your
yeah,
stuff more. But I mean, that can take years and years.
yeah. Once you get up to like 100,000 subscribers, that's when you start like really accelerating your growth.
Yeah,
I'd say
but I
like
feel
that.
like
That's pretty big,
there
but
are
compared to
certain
some
things they could
YouTubers,
do to help smaller, just starting out channels. Like,
yeah,
for instance, if they had like a section on YouTube that was like frequently watched videos, or like they do have trending, but like if they had like a certain section, or you could like sort videos from low to high views or something, just as
yeah.
for a chance for smaller channels and just people trying to
Start
start out to grow.
yeah, and start picking up their pace.
Yeah,
Try to
start.
get up to being bigger.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I really like how YouTube has different sections. Like if you look at it, there's like gaming sections, lifestyle sections. There's a bunch of different sections to YouTube that it has for different genres, which I really like. And I think one of my favorite things about YouTube is it will recommend you videos based on what you've watched. Like, so you're
Yeah,
not getting
like
just a
if
bunch of
you
random videos,
yeah, like if you watch something on Minecraft, a lot more Minecraft YouTubers will start
which
popping
also
up.
helps small ones because it's not small channels because it's not jumbled up in a bunch of other stuff. You know, it
Yeah.
if you make a Minecraft video and someone's recommended as Minecraft, it's more likely to that they'll see it than if it wasn't recommended based on previous watch history and it's just random stuff.
Yeah, it does give smaller channels a chance, which is really helpful for just growing in general.
Yeah, for sure. YouTube was released like all the way back in 2005 though, December 15th.
Yeah,
So it's been around for a really long time. Or not
yeah,
like too long, but it's the main streaming platform.
yeah.
It's the
I
biggest
mean,
one. At least.
there's not as many live streams as other things like Twitch, but there are definitely more videos than
Yeah,
anything
there's a
else.
live streaming part too. You can live stream
Or
on
live
YouTube.
stream. Yeah, I've seen
I've seen
some
a few,
YouTubers
yeah.
get paid by YouTube to only live stream for like, let's say an example, a year. Like YouTube will pay them to only live stream
Yeah,
for
sign
one
them.
year.
There's been a couple of that.
Yeah.
Valkyrie was originally a Twitch one, but she switched over to YouTube. So there are a couple of YouTube specific streamers, but not many.
Yeah. Like YouTube isn't very big on streaming. It'd be nice if they can update their streaming service in a way. I don't
Yeah,
know how they do it, but if they could update it in just some way, it'd be nice to a lot of people.
yeah, for sure. I think they should I think what would really help small channels a lot more is if at the end of videos you could like toggle it on and off in the settings, but it like cuz a lot of times if I see a video, my first thought won't be to subscribe unless they ask. So I think at the end of the video, you should be able to toggle it on and off in the settings, but it should ask you like, did you enjoy this video? And if you did, you can subscribe and not.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that would be nice and I don't know. I also wish it had some sort of like how do I put this? I wish there was like separate YouTubes. Like I wish there was a YouTube. Yeah, I like how it has categories, but I wish there were specific ones. Like there was a YouTube app specified to gaming, and then
Yeah, like there is YouTube Kids, which just kind of
yeah, that's
takes off
just
all of the
yeah,
YouTubers who say bad words and
just
uh
TOS or stuff or like non
yeah,
like age
but
restricted videos, and
yeah,
yeah,
like specific things that are specific YouTubes for specific kind of categories.
yeah.
Like there's gaming, I guess. Is
But
this a thing like food, make built
oh, there's a
baking
bunch of
or
different genres. There's gaming, food, lifestyle. There's a bunch. Um, there's a whole lot of different genres on YouTube.
yeah, I haven't seen any of like baking or food videos.
Yeah, but well, because you haven't watched any, if you
Yeah.
watched a food video, it may pop up there.
I mean, actually, I used to watch this one channel. I don't remember what their name was, but they would make like super sized things for like celebrities and stuff. Like they made the world's largest cheeseburger, and they made the world's largest bowl of ramen, or like the
Uh,
world's largest noodles.
but I think on YouTube could do a little bit more on like helping small channels grow. But I think overall they have a great process of doing that and helping small channels grow to where they have been.
Yeah,
I also think they should push like personal things harder than they push like corporate. Because recently um uh, a gaming slash like React channel PewDiePie was in a battle with like a music group BTS, and BTS won. But I think they should push corporate um, channels less than they push personal ones because it just feels kind of dumb.
Yeah, the personal ones they have to work harder
Yeah,
generally. While the ones where they have like big teams and
yeah.
uh like they have like many people, they can kind of split up the jobs.
I also think they should push videos based on quality of the video. Because, there's a lot of people that, spend hours and hours recording and then editing just for, 15 minutes of content and get 100 views on it.
Yeah, that's only like $10.
But I think
Wait,
it should, like, compare quality of
if you want
video and
nice, but
suggest based on quality a little bit too, or at least take that into consideration when pushing a video.
the only thing is that'd be hard to do for the YouTube like devs, I guess. It'd be
Yeah.
hard for them to do that because
Well,
they'd have to like go through every video and see
well,
the
that's not true.
quality
They have
of it.
they have stuff. I mean, how do you think they age restrict videos? They don't have a person watch every single
That's
video.
true.
They have like a
But they
algorithm
probably
that
have,
runs and
yeah, they have
detects
like
words.
that's true.
It can even
But
actually detect bleeped out cuss words. It can like
that's
detect that, and
yeah,
it'll, if there's too many bleeps, it will age restrict it.
yeah.
But yeah,
But
and
the thing
then
is, like, it'd be hard to get an algorithm for like quality of
that's true. It would
the.
be hard to code something like that.
It'd be harder for that. Yeah,
That's
like it
true.
is it is possible, but it'd just be difficult.
Yeah. I mean, I think they could do it though.
They'd have a hard time doing that.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, yeah.
overall though,
YouTube's done a lot.
yeah, YouTube's done a lot. It's I think I I'm pretty sure it is. I'm actually like 100% sure it is the biggest streaming platform that universally.
Yeah, there's like people all over the world doing
Of course,
things.
there's more streaming platforms than just YouTube, but I think YouTube's the biggest like streaming platform there is. Because
Yeah, yeah.
a million subscribers on YouTube is a lot, but not too many. But as opposed to other sites
Compared
where
to
100,000 is like insane to have.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think the biggest channel on YouTube has um uh, hang on, I'm
100
sorry.
something. They have like 100 something million.
Yeah.
Like 100 something like million people
Oh no, not
subscribed.
it's not. Is it BTS? I don't think it is.
Is it not?
I
Or did PewDiePie go ahead of them?
no, I know PewDiePie doesn't. But I wonder who had. Oh, T Series. Duh, it's not BTS. It's
Yeah,
T
TC.
Series. T Series has 186 million subscribers. That's crazy. I thought they had like 110. The second, which is insane, because second place has 113 million. Coco Melon, and then PewDiePie is third, which is uh
Really,
110.
Cocomelon got ahead of PewDiePie?
Yeah, I mean like yeah. So which is crazy. 186. I didn't know they had that much. That's a lot, especially
Yeah,
considering second place is 113. But I mean, you look at the list and it's like big corporate company, individual person, big corporate, big corporate, big corporate.
true.
It's it's not like
He's the PewDiePie's the biggest individual YouTuber in the world.
yeah. I mean, I think the second other one is 5 Minute Crafts, but
They're not really solo.
they're not. They have multiple people, yeah. And then I think the second solo or the third solo one was Mr. Beast with 63.9 million,
Yeah,
and then Dude
which is
Perfect, and there's a couple others.
yeah.
But I mean, you look at it, and a lot of the top ones are corporate companies or big music industry people, or Yeah.
Yeah.
WWE is number 6. Um, yeah, and I think it should do a little bit better promoting small or individual people because it's harder for them to grow because big corporate companies can just push ads and they get a lot.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. It's harder for individual while corporate can do ads easier.
Yeah. Anyway,
It really
moving.
all depends on how much money that too.
Yeah, how much money they have to put in to promote their thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to Twitch. Twitch is purely streaming. They have clips, but it's purely streaming platform. You can't like upload videos pre-recorded. It has to be like live streamed. Twitch is a lot harder for um, small people to grow because it it only suggests based on viewer count. It has a
Yeah.
little sub side where it'll if you're watching a streamer, it'll have like streamers you may like on the side, and you can like click on games that you like, and it'll pop up with all the streamers that are streaming that category currently. But
Yeah, yeah.
because it promotes solely off viewers, and when you're watching a viewer, it'll have viewers or streamers, so not viewers, streamers that most people. Okay, so on when people are streaming, if you're watching that stream, it'll have other streams that people like that based on what you're watching currently,
Yeah, like
which makes it a
some
little
people
bit
that are
easier, but it's really hard for people to go big. But a lot of growth comes from so big streamers when they're done live streaming, they can do a thing called hosting, and that basically sends all their viewers to a different stream to host another streamer. And I think that's really useful for small streamers to grow. But other than that, it's really, really difficult for small streamers to grow on the platform.
yeah.
I think they don't have it as well laid out or figured out as YouTube. They have, I mean, I don't, they don't really, they just don't have it as well laid out or structured as YouTube does, but it's still a really good streaming service. It's the top live streaming service. Where
Yeah, yeah.
YouTube's the top regular streaming like recording
Videos
streaming,
and
Twitch is the top live streaming one.
yeah, yeah, for sure. They have a very large amount of people that use it daily.
Another thing that helps small ones is Twitch. If Twitch recognizes your channel and they really like what they're doing, they'll what they'll do is they can partner people. So small streamers sometimes get reached out and Twitch will partner them. There's also when you open it, there's like a couple streams up on the very top from just I think it's just randomly suggested streams. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't
I mean,
really
it's
know what
hard to
they are,
get
but
up there, but if you can get up there, it's pretty nice.
yeah, it's a lot harder for small streamers to grow. But when you're up there, it's a lot easier to stay up there because with YouTube, you can if someone stops watching that category or something, you'll fall off. But with Twitch, if you can follow and then it'll say followed channels and if they're live or not. So you're a lot more likely. Big streamers are a lot more likely to stay big rather than fall off, like a lot of
Yeah.
YouTubers have. I haven't. I, it's just a lot harder to grow, like because it doesn't recommend. It doesn't really. It doesn't recommend to an extent. Like it'll recommend viewers that or streamers that stream the same game you like to watch, but it won't suggest like people with 20 viewers. There is a high to low viewer thing, but you have to scroll and scroll and scroll, and there's so many people with like 1 viewers or 0 viewers that you're not really gonna have a chance to grow unless something big happens for you.
Yeah. When you're small, people like they'll be like, "Oh, this person doesn't have many viewers." And
Yeah.
then, but that's could they'll think that could be because they're just not very good like quality. When in reality, they could be better than like even the top streamers.
Yeah, some people do have good quality. They just have low, because they don't get pushed too much or they play unpopular games. Like the popular games right now, I'm pretty sure like Rust and Valorant and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Normally, when I watch Twitch, I watch just chatting, which is like they're not really playing games. Or if I do, I'm watch if I do watch a game, I'm watching Minecraft.
I don't really watch Twitch very much. I normally just watch YouTube or play video games personally.
Yeah, I watch YouTube a lot more than I watch Twitch. But if I do watch Twitch, I'm mainly watching Philza. He's a very popular Minecraft streamer. He had a hardcore world in Minecraft, which if you don't know is if you die, your world just gets deleted and you can't ever play it again. But anyway, he had one for 4 years running, and he grew a lot of popularity on Twitch because he died on that world, and a lot of people started watching him from then on, and he got really big on that. And then people that were in the Dream SMP got a lot of viewers from Minecraft.
Yeah, the Dream SMP got lots of people up.
Yeah, boosted a lot of channels like Tubbo. There's a bunch that have blew up just because they were on that. So there is ways for small people to grow, but it's a lot harder than it is on YouTube.
Yeah,
Because YouTube, you just add keywords and do things that may get you into the recommended spots. On Twitch, it's just you kind of stay at the bottom. And
yeah,
there's a couple ways to boost your chances of getting discovered. Like if you have like separate devices in your house, if you log onto your stream with that, it'll boost you in viewers. And Twitch, I'm pretty sure does recommend off of quality as well. So yeah, or like aesthetic, I guess, because there's like Twitch aesthetics you can have.
yeah,
Ooh, another thing, you can't really donate on YouTube, but you can donate on Twitch. So like YouTube, some YouTubers have like a little join button, and that's like a $5 a month thing. Twitch has subscribing, which is also a $5 a month thing, but for
it's also
YouTube
gifting.
subscribing is free, and for Twitch the equivalent for a free subscribe would be a follow, and then subscribe costs money, which would be the equivalent of joining on YouTube. And then you can gift subscribers. So like if you gift subscribers, it gives random people in the chat subs. And then there's tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. I think tier 1 is 5, tier 2 is 10, and tier 3 is $15 a month, and it's like a recurring payment. And then you can
Yeah,
also donate bits, which is like I don't really know what bits do, but it's like a currency sort of. It's kind of like uh, oh, what is it called? It's like the Bitcoin of Twitch. It's like a,
yeah,
it's like in-game currency kind of. I don't really know what bits do though. And then there's regular money donating. And I'm pretty sure Streamlabs, which is the thing streamers use to actually go live and manage those streams, I'm pretty sure you can put a cap on donations. So, because some streamers feel bad about stealing, quote unquote, stealing money from people.
yeah. Like there are some YouTubers that could probably get like millions of dollars, or some streamers that can get millions of dollars just from like going live, and they'll get like instantly rich.
Yeah, Ludwig, who was a pretty big streamer, recently did a subathon, and I think he made over $2 million or like $1.5 million or something crazy. Basically, what he did was he's a pretty big streamer already, so he started a stream and then he had a timer, and whenever you subscribed or donated, it added a certain amount of time to that timer, and then when the timer runs out, he stops the stream. But he set a day cap to 31 days, and if it lasted more than 31 days, he would just stop. And he said he was expecting it to go maybe 24 hours max, but he ended up going the full 31 days because um, he just he would sleep on stream. So he would like go to sleep and he would wake up with like 60 hours or something crazy. And of course, for like the last 10, 20 days or so, the timer was down at like 10 seconds, but um, it was like a long time because it said 10 seconds, but then people would be like, "Oh shoot, the timer's at 10. We better donate this to keep the timer going."
Yeah, I never watched that stream.
I watched it. I
I
tuned in a
I
few times.
I have seen it though, but I never watched it.
Yeah,
Like I've seen people and heard people talk about it. Uh, like people have been talking about it at like school. I've heard some words at like just walking around. There'll be people talking.
yeah. It was a big thing on Twitch and YouTube though. Like a bunch of streamers were talking about it, and I mean, he got a huge boost. I think he went. I'm not 100%. I'm like 20% sure about this, but I'm 20% sure he's like the top streamer now, just because of this, which is
That's a big
crazy.
boost.
Yeah, I think he's the top streamer, and for YouTube, having 1 million isn't that much, but for Twitch, 1 million is like you're like the top of Twitch if you have like 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's but yeah, Ludwig went the full 30 days because the timer just never ran out, and he slept on stream, he cooked on stream, he couldn't stop streaming a minute of his day. I mean,
But
obviously he would go to the bathroom and take showers by himself. He would just have his friend come in and do take over the stream for like 15 minutes.
yeah. Something it's difficult to do, but if you can manage it, it
Yeah,
can get you big.
but that's insane spending a month of your life streaming every aspect of it.
I mean, if it works, he got
Yeah, he got
lots of
one,
money.
and he had mods, so at night there would be a mod talk when he was sleeping. So they would turn. So you would donate a certain amount, and you'd add a link, and it would do videos, and then the moderators of his channel would talk for a little bit at night, and he paid them a lot of money too. Another thing I really like about Twitch is when you donate, there's a when you donate you can oh when you donate you can add like a message, which I really like. So
That is true. You
and
can add
some
a
have
message
text to
and
speech on, so it's like a little robot that reads your message, kind of like Google Translate. So
yeah.
it'll like read your message off to the streamer. I think that's a really good idea because streaming, you kind of run out of things to talk about. But so text to
There,
speech, gives streamers things to interact with.
yeah, there are some streamers that like hardly talk at all. They're just like super focused on their games and
Yeah, that's mostly like
comms and stuff.
speed run streamers are like, yeah. There's definitely certain streamers who
Yeah.
just don't talk.
And
Really competitive.
yeah.
Also,
When
corporations can stream. Like the whole tournaments and stuff.
yeah, that's true. That's true. When Minecraft was still in its like a while back. I don't remember exactly what the update was or which version, but when you had to do the like for speedrun, you had to use this. You had to get a bunch of sticks, and that's when most like
They would just go silent. Speaking of
either silent or they would just go like just full on like read everything that they texted and thank everyone for donating. It was
yeah,
either one or the other.
speaking of Minecraft speedrunning, I know it's a little off topic, but speaking of Minecraft speedrunning, it's come so far. Like the speedrun time used to be like 2 hours, and now it's down to I think 14 minutes is 14
14 minutes.
something. It's the world record.
Yeah, 14 minutes by Dream.
Yeah. Or no,
It's
Dream doesn't hold
insane.
that. It's some different guy. Dream used to hold the world record.
Yeah, he used to have he's had the world record multiple times.
But yeah, anyway, wrapping it up, I think Twitch is harder to grow than YouTube, but I think Twitch and YouTube both have their ups and downs to the streaming platform themselves. For
Yeah,
sure,
like
for
there are
sure. But
good things about it, bad
but
things
they're also
about it. I
completely
think
different things. Twitch is live streaming YouTube is just recordings.
Yeah. I think that if you get big on YouTube and then switch over to Twitch, you'll stay pretty big
There's
for
some
a
people
long
that do
time.
that. There's some, like Ludwig, for example, he takes things of his stream and puts them on a YouTube channel. So he has a Twitch channel and two YouTube channels. He has like clips from his Twitch streams and then like videos from his Twitch streams. Clips and his other one are different though. Clips are like short clips, and then he makes videos out of his streams, and then he has his Twitch channel, which he mainly uses.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's harder to grow on Twitch than it is on YouTube, but it's also very hard to grow on both. But and YouTube is a lot more popular than Twitch.
Yeah, yeah. It's true.
Anyway, thanks for listening to our second podcast. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.